Stars podcast. My name is Cyndi.
No, I'm Cyndi or Jack.
Oh, I got confused.
No one can look as good. You can't be a Cyndi.
I can't be a Cyndi?
No, sorry, babe.
Anyone can be a Cyndi.
Yeah, it's a pretty average name.
Average
You're right.
name.
You're right. Anybody can be a Cyndi.
Okay, I'm Jack.
But anybody can't be me.
Oh, well, someone's got to. Oh.
I don't have an ego.
Yeah.
I like myself.
You like yourself? Well,
Yeah.
someone has to like you.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, because, well, it is what it is.
You're so mean.
So mean? I'm being nice.
Okay.
I looked for feedback. We didn't have any. I
Aw.
can't believe after this episode, there's absolutely no feedback.
I know. I'm surprised, too.
I'll get to my rant at the end.
Okay, go get your rant in the end.
But anyway.
It's trio night.
It's trio night, which you had a problem. Well, you suggested.
Well, I go, the only thing that bothers me on this trio night is, in the past, they would bring in, other pros. And then it kind of highlighted at least the one dancer who was the star. So this time they brought in people that, maybe haven't danced in a while or never danced before. And I just didn't think it was...
Well, they've all danced before.
Not the people they brought in. Well, some did. Not everybody.
Yeah, they all were former...
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
I thought they were all dancers.
No.
That they all competed before.
No.
I think you're wrong, but...
Okay, maybe I am. Well, let me know if I am. I'm sure you'll figure this out and let me know by tonight.
I personally, it's not that big a deal to me.
Okay. But...
It's not a matter of being right or wrong.
Okay, but some of the dancers hadn't danced in a while to get yourself back into shape again. It's like, okay, you haven't danced. You haven't skated in how many years now? Two?
Close
3?
to 2. No, about 2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
No, it'll be 2 years. I guess that's been about 2
Yeah, okay,
years.
It's been a long time, but still, let's go on the ice.
Well, luckily I've kept myself in shape.
You haven't. So, what I'm trying to say is, it would be difficult to be up at that level. These guys have been working together
there's no way.
Yeah, so anyway, that's my 2 cents. It bugged me. That's all I want to say.
But I think why they do it is they bring... Oh, I love when Joey was on the show. I love when Lindsay was on the show.
Right.
And so people... It's all about ratings.
True.
It's all about, of all the problems that I had with this was the least of them. I understand what you're saying.
Right.
But this was the least of my problems with the show.
I know, because you were very upset.
It's ridiculous. It's almost to the point, if we weren't podcasting about it, I'd be done.
Really?
I'd be done. I'd be done. Are you listening, ABC? I'd be done.
Okay.
And I don't know why I looked at the microphone and said it, but I did, and that's what I did.
Okay.
First up, we have Juan Pablo, Cheryl, and Melissa.
And even Len said that he had a nice butt.
He did.
Thank you very much.
He did.
So
he did.
I'm not the only one who knows it's a good-looking butt.
They're doing the cha-cha. I thought it was a good dance. Not their best.
No, it wasn't their
Obviously
best.
not as good as last week.
God, no.
But I thought it was a good dance.
I thought he looked sexy. I thought it looked good, and I was impressed. So,
Yeah.
But of course, I just think he's a good-looking guy, and dances well, has good rhythm. So I
he's
enjoyed it.
definitely. I mean, he's doing the splits. He's doing
all kinds of things, and he's done other stuff. I'm letting the cat out. Go on.
And now the cat doesn't want to go out. But anyway, that was the door shutting. We're letting the cat out. Who let the cat out? Sid did. Sid did. I thought it was a good dance. Obviously not his best dance, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, who was the guy with him? Melissa. Oh, yeah. She was pretty good, too. I forgot.
She was a bachelorette?
Bachelorette.
Okay.
I don't like those shows. I don't talk about that show.
All right, so we don't talk about those shows. 8s across the board.
Yeah,
fair
I thought
enough?
it was one. Yeah.
That was fair.
Yeah. I thought he could have got a little bit more, but again, she hadn't danced in a while, and I think it brought the level down.
I didn't think she was that bad.
Okay. That's my 2 cents.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Next, we have Tinashe, Brandon, and Amy doing the tango.
Okay, here's another one. Okay. Tinashe, Amy hasn't danced in a while, and I thought it wasn't Tinashe's best dance. Even though they gave her 9s and 8s, I didn't see 9s and 8s.
I saw at least an 8. I thought it was a good dance.
I didn't think it was 9s.
Well, I obviously I didn't. I said,
especially when the next sentence is John and Emma and Joey, and the scores that they got compared to them.
Let's finish this one. Relax for a second. Relax.
I'm upset.
Relax.
All right.
No, but I thought I'd give it 8s.
You said 8s.
I said 8s. And
I was shocked by the 9s.
When 9, I went okay because it wasn't their best dance.
No, absolutely not. But together they look good, and I thought they looked good together. It was nice, but it wasn't.
To me, it started out slow.
It started out really slow, and also,
and then towards the end, it finished slow.
Yeah, the whole gimmick was. I just didn't like the whole thing.
Didn't like it.
No,
didn't like it.
Personally, I thought it was 7s.
Well, I said 8 because I'm.
You're almost like a Lynn.
I'm more of an accurate.
Okay, all right.
That would be more like a Bruno.
Okay.
An 8. Lynn would be like a 5.
Okay.
So Tinashe, Carrie Ann a 9, Lynn an 8, and Bruno a 9. And your cat scratching on the door
I know.
again. Next up, we have John, Emma, and Joey Patone doing the Argentine tango.
The green looks fabulous on Emma. I thought she looked fabulous.
Yeah.
It was great costumes.
Yeah.
Both the guys looked great. They looked good together.
Their emotion.
I didn't even see the mess up in the beginning, so obviously I'm not paying attention.
Yeah,
right?
I saw they did get her hair.
Right.
At one point when she was spinning.
Right.
I really thought it was a good
I thought it was
because I turned to you. I said his best dance so far.
Absolutely.
It just like I do agree when the violin started. They really got into it. I think
But was that like it was like a
It
build
building
it
up.
up?
Yeah.
The music just kept going.
Yeah.
Build it, and then it just got.
Again, dancing is telling a story,
Right.
And it worked for me.
I thought it was a good storyline. The whole part of it, I thought it was good.
I said
I definitely didn't think it was 7s. I thought it was better than Tinashe's 9. I thought they deserved 9s.
I thought so too. But
My
we're
opinion.
messing something. So
Okay.
But anyway, 7s across the board. And I
Right.
was like, wow, 7s.
Yeah, that to me was low.
I just thought it was. I thought it was a better dance than that. Next up, we have Ivana, Keo, and Scarlett doing the salsa.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Yeah,
It was a cute little dance.
they're both on
See,
Harry
and I
Potter.
don't think she was in the dance, but I don't think she danced
I
before.
thought she was in before.
No, I don't remember.
I
her.
could be wrong, but I'm usually not. But
I thought they just said they were together in Harry Potter. I didn't think she danced before on Dancing with Stars.
I think she did.
Okay.
I'm just going to say I think she did.
I'm going to say she didn't, and I think I'm right.
If you're right, I will acknowledge it on the podcast next week.
Okay.
If you're wrong, I will acknowledge it on the podcast next week.
Okay.
So you got that going for
All
you.
right.
I thought it was a good dance. I liked it.
I think she's really coming out of her shell, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
I really think she's coming alive. She's just, you could tell she's enjoying it. She just has great facial. Everything, she looks just really coming
I don't know
alive.
how they were on the bottom 3 today.
I don't either.
I actually, the 3 people on the bottom 3, well, one I could see. But the other 2, I just couldn't see it.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Anyway, I liked the dance. I thought it worked well together, and they got 8s across the board. I might even got 9. I thought it was a good dance.
It was a great dance.
Next up, we have DeMarcus, Lindsay, and Rashad doing the Paso Doble.
And again, I just think DeMarcus, it just wasn't.
His
Rashad
dance?
really overshadowed him. Like
Yeah.
my eyes kept going to him. His arms, his posture, the way he did his
He's
little.
definitely the
what
better
was
dancer.
some of the
Well, do
movements.
you think Rashad broke his finger on purpose so he'd look better? Because DeMarcus breaks his finger. If you don't watch the beginning of it, if you don't watch the intro stuff, they do a chest bump and he kicks his finger and
Yeah.
snaps it.
Oh, that was like.
It was ugly.
Yes, but again, I thought it was 7s across the board.
It wasn't DeMarcus's best
No,
dance. But
I think he looked hunched over his shoulders. He didn't. I don't know. You could just see the two. Of
He
them.
was off a couple times.
He was.
Like you said, I agree with you that maybe Rashad overshadowed.
Yeah, I thought he overshadowed
Upstage.
him too much, and I think he has a little bit more better rhythm, and I just think he was just a little bit better, and he's been out of it not that much. I mean, what was it, 24th season he won
Yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just thought it wasn't his best, and again, I think the scores matched the dance.
Scores were fair.
Yeah.
7 from Carrie Ann, 7 from Lynn, and 8 from Bruno. Next up, we have Mary Lou, Sasha, and Natasha. Is that saying that right?
I think so.
Am I saying that right? Natasha doing the Charleston.
I thought this was adorable.
This was definitely her best.
I thought
dance.
she was gonna get 10s.
I really thought she'd get 10s too because it was their best.
It
dance.
was great. The entertainment value was good.
It was fast.
It was fast.
Charleston's a peppy
Yeah,
dance.
it
anyway.
is. The music, the way he put it together. I mean, it really
Choreography.
highlighted. The choreography was really good.
She's moving around for a 50-year-old.
Yeah, better than I could ever do, even at 50. But anyway, I thought it was a good dance. I thought she deserved a 10 in there, but she didn't get any 10s.
No, it was a good dance, and she's moving up. And
Yes, she is.
She's moving. Could she win it?
I don't know. I don't know, because I thought Tinashe was going to be in the top whatever, but she wasn't. But anyway.
We had Carrie Ann a 9, Lynn only an 8. And then,
he didn't like the way their feet. He didn't think their feet were pigeon-toed in more enough.
Yeah.
That's Charleston in the feet part.
And then Bruno a 9. Next up, we have Milo, Whitney, and Riker.
This was a great one.
Riker.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my name to Riker.
But again, Riker is a great dancer, and I think he brought Milo up to that
Well,
level.
but
and Milo could rise to it, where some of the other ones couldn't. And I thought this kid could rise to it, and he did a great job.
It was an excellent dance.
Yes.
It was fun. It was you were into it the whole
Yes.
time. You're watching it. And
he even said that Riker brought him up.
Yeah, Riker pushed him.
Yeah.
And I think that's you're right. Whereas DeMarcus didn't get pushed from Rashad, it actually made him look worse. Milo looked better but he's a good. I'd say it again. I say it every week. He's had some training.
You're right.
He looks like a dancer. It's like Juan
Right.
Pablo. Pablo's had training.
Yeah,
to do what you have to have some kind of ballet or some kind of dance background.
Because Joe looks like you when you dance.
Yeah,
you didn't have dance in your background.
Yeah, Joe and we're the same.
Yes, you are.
Actually,
but you have a little more rhythm.
I was going to say, even with my back as bad as it is, I could do a little better.
Yes,
than
you
that.
could. You could. I would agree with that.
But I
thought it was deserved 10s across the board, but they didn't get 10s across the board.
No, Carrie Ann a 10, Len a 9, and then Bruno a 10.
And he's someone you got to watch. I think he's gonna.
Yeah, he's definitely definitely going to be in the top 3.
Right.
He could win it. I mean, he's improving every week. So
True.
We shall see. Next up, we have Joe, Jenna, and Jordan doing the salsa. And
I wanted to fast forward it.
If we weren't podcasting, I think we would have fast forwarded.
Yes.
Because you said, no, you got to watch the end.
I go, oh my God, this is so bad.
And Jordan wasn't very good at it either.
No. It wasn't even Jordan with the shirt. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
he's not even improving. I mean, he just looks exactly the same.
Yeah, this is the 5th week.
Right. I mean, his showmanship's a little better and he's a little more confident on the stage. Like, he looks like he's a little more confident out there. But oh gosh. Why are we voting for him? Let him to get him off.
One thing I noticed too is Jenna is so much better than him.
Oh my! And she has to hold herself back.
And Jordan, I was watching her mostly because she was moving.
Yeah.
And she's moving and doing all the stuff she has to do.
Right.
And it really showed how bad they were.
Oh.
Because actually, when they were just the two of them together, it wasn't as bad. But when she was in the middle doing her dancing, I go.
And then when the guys were in the back, you had Val and Gleb in the back, and it was like, oh my gosh, you just didn't want to look at those two guys anymore.
It was bad.
It was bad.
And it was a bad dance. And
yes.
5s was being.
I think 5s were.
If you're getting 5s this late in the game, you shouldn't be still.
I would agree with you.
You should not still be in this competition.
I would agree with you.
But that'll be later on in the show. Next up, we have Alexis, Alan, and Maddie doing the tango. And Maddie, you said, was on what show was it? She was on that.
I thought she was on that dance. What was it? Dance Moms or
Dance where the moms talk like this?
No, the one lady was. I thought that was her, but I could be wrong. It wasn't. I didn't used to watch it. It was Kayla watched it. And I would watch it once in a while with her, but. She's a sweet little girl. Can't be much more than 18 years old.
Okay, I thought this was a really good dance. They're doing the tango.
Yes, it was very good. They didn't like it. I thought that was what's her face.
Carrie Ann.
I thought they were each doing individual dances,
yeah,
but I didn't see that.
I didn't. In fact, when she was saying it, and they showed the
yeah,
it looked like they were dancing together to me.
I know,
but again,
we're not experts. Nope.
Carrie Ann is the expert.
Yes,
but to me, it looked like they were dancing together.
I thought it was excellent.
Well, the only part was one where Maddie was behind. They were dancing across the floor. She was behind him, holding his shoulders, but I don't know what else she could do.
Right.
I don't. That's the only thing I can think of. I go, maybe that's what they weren't dancing together.
Maybe.
But anyway, Carrie Ann an 8, Len an 8, and Bruno a 9.
Yes.
So Bruno agreed with this. Next up, we have Sharna, Bobby, and Lindsay doing the cha-cha to MC Hammer.
Yep.
And every time I hear MC Hammer, I think that dude lost $43 million.
Yes.
And I know he's happy in life, and and I know money doesn't buy happiness, but every time I hear MC Hammer, I go, $43 million.
That would devastate me to know.
And it's just money. And
But you know what? You can see how if you don't pay attention to the dollar going out the door, even with someone who makes $50,000, you can see where you would overspend.
Because it's hammer time.
Yes, because I won't tell you my little story about I didn't realize I was being charged for 2 things for 2.5 years, and the person asked me why I didn't notice it before. And all I had to say to her was, I live on a fixed income now, and I notice things more than I used to, and I watch every penny. And I felt kind of stupid saying that. So now you see yourself as MC Hammer. God, no. But what I'm trying to say is that you can see where people can lose track of their dollars if you're not paying attention to every dollar. And you're thinking, okay, maybe this is not logical because you're not like me. I'm in the clouds.
Yeah, you're speaking foreign language.
But 43 million, I'm thinking, okay, I'm set for life. My kids are set for life. Their kids are set for life. But not necessarily if you don't pay attention. Because if you just say, I'll buy houses, I'll buy cars.
You have taxes and you have
I'm sure he loses 60% of that.
I mean, it happened to Ed McMahon.
Yeah, many famous rich people.
Yeah. And just
Tony Gwynn, how many times did he file bankruptcy?
Yeah, I mean, just it happens.
Happens. You just don't pay attention.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to your dollars.
Yes.
But anyway, I didn't mean to get off on a rant. But every time I hear MC Hammer, I think $43 million. I think it was $43 million. I thought it was a good dance.
I thought it was good for him.
Yeah.
I thought he looked good, Bobby. I thought he looks good for him.
He's having fun.
He was, even though he's hyper and sometimes out of control, he looked like he stayed in control. I think he was excited to be with Lindsay because he felt like that was his kind of crazy. She's kind of a little out there too, and he thought that was a good connection.
She was really good.
She was very good. She's a violinist.
But
she has rhythm.
She could have won it, but that was year. Someone won it.
Yeah, but I can't remember. She was second, wasn't she?
Yeah, I believe so.
Anyway,
the scores I thought Lynn's was a little low, but I would have given it I agree with a 7.
but again, I thought John and Emma's and Joey's was better than the 7 here, so I don't get it. But yeah. I must have missed something.
Do you think it's Sharna, but maybe Sharna gets some pool? Or?
Maybe.
Anyway, it's Carrie Ann a 7, Lynn a 6, and Bruno a 7.
Yes.
And we come down to the elimination, and what kills me is Joe wasn't even in the bottom 3.
No.
I go, how is he? I think it was Sharna and Bobby. It was Alexa, not Alexa.
No, it was Harry Potter girl.
Ivana and
Keo,
and
then Tashay
and Brandon.
Brandon.
And I'm like going, how are these 3 in the? I mean, I could see. I saw Sharna, and I figured they were going to go home, but then I go, how did? I mean, I'm just sorry. There's no way Tinashe should be going home.
No, I agree.
There's no way.
But it's not the first time, though, in Dancing with Stars where one of the better dancers went home way too early.
I get that, but this is like the 5th week, and we're still, like I said, and nothing against Joe. He seems like a nice guy, a fun guy, but dude cannot dance. He cannot. And it's the 5th week, and he's not. Yes. He's not improving. He's going down.
He's not improving.
And I think,
but his showmanship and his presence on the stage has gotten better.
I get that, but I don't care. Like I think Joanne with a Plan said she could see him going because of his popularity on The Bachelor. At what point do people watching the show go, all right, I really like this guy. He's like my favorite. I have a crush on him. I like him. He's fun. At what point do you go, all right, he just can't dance. I'm watching this show because I want entertainment.
Right.
But what the people voting for him? When do they say, okay, I can't vote for? We just voted off someone who could have possibly have won it.
Right.
She could have. I think we talked about like the second week. Her and Brandon were good enough to win it.
Absolutely.
And now she's going home, and this Joe the grocery guy, is still in there. And
it's the point. Like I can't. It's like I'm uncomfortable watching him dance. Yeah. That's the bad part for me. It's like you're watching it, you're like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable because I want to close my eyes because I feel so bad for him. You know, like when you see people. You know, I feel bad. So.
And I know it's a popularity contest, and I know that's what keeps the show going. But man, there's no. I go how. It's brutal. He probably won't go home next week. It'll probably be John or Bobby going home next week, and he'll still probably stay around. I don't get it. It really. I just was like. I didn't even want to watch it because I knew ahead of time who was going home. I found out ahead of time.
Yeah, we both found out. I was shocked.
Because I saw it on Twitter, and I go, "What?" I go, "There's no way." I go, "She must have had a horrible." And her scores were 9, 8, 9 tonight. Again, if you're voting for Joe, it's your choice. It's free country. You can do whatever you want. But come on, wake up.
Yes,
the guy had.
I'm surprised nobody was complaining on Facebook about it. You didn't see it?
I didn't see it. I looked. I couldn't find anything about it. But I just couldn't believe that he is still on the show. I mean, again, nothing personal against Joe.
No, absolutely not.
He'd be someone I go out and have a beer with and hang out with. But
as a dancer,
no,
he's done.
He should have been gone a long time ago.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
But if he keeps continuing to go, there's some credibility with.
But it is a popularity contest.
I get it, but at what point do you say, okay, you people voting for Joe, we're gonna block your number. We're not gonna let you vote for him because
you can't do that. That's like telling people to block their votes and like other things.
I get it, but it just like you said, it was uncomfortable. I'm not a dancer, but it was uncomfortable for me to watch.
I know it was. I was like, oh, can we fast forward? This is so embarrassing.
He's just smiling. I mean,
you gotta give him credit for going out there.
He's got a great smile.
Yeah. He's a good-looking kid.
I get it, but Joe, say it ain't so. You gotta go. I don't know. It's just, I felt bad for Tinashe and Brandon because they didn't deserve to get
I know. Well, I'm looking forward to my two favorite things that are coming up. The Disney, when they pick the Disney, they do the Disney dances, and then the Halloween. That's my other favorite.
You think Joe will take a Dumbo dance or something like that? Because maybe a slow elephant or something like that. Maybe he could do that. What else would be a good Disney one for him to do? I don't know.
I'm drawing a blank.
I'm drawing a blank. Oh, it's so brutal. Oh. Anyway, that's my rant. God, that's all I got.
Okay.
Do you shop Amazon?
I do.
Do you like Amazon?
I do. How about you? Do you shop Amazon?
I shop Amazon all the time.
Do you?
I just finished watching, because we have Amazon Prime, and I watched Man in the High Castle.
You like that show?
I like it. Season 3 was... A lot of people didn't like Season 2. I liked it, but Season 3 was really, really good. So if you haven't watched it, watch it.
The other thing, too, is if you are, like the shop, we're getting close to our Christmas is just right around the corner. So you can go to jayandjack.com, and up in that corner, there is the little Amazon. You click on it, and you go right in. There's something else you have to do, and then every little bit that you guys purchase, a percentage of it comes back to all the pack.
In fact, I forgot to tell you, today I ordered, it's Joe's Tips on Dancing. I ordered that today, and I can't wait to get it in the mail. I can't wait for it because I have Amazon Prime.
How to stop when you walk?
Yeah, how to just sit there and smile and get votes. But no, I'm kidding, Joe. It's Dancing for Dummies or whatever. What's that stuff they always have?
Is it Dancing for Dummies 101 or something like
that?
I don't know. Whatever it is. That was very funny. 101.
Whatever it is. I'm just on an anti-Joe run. But again, nothing personal against you, Joe.
All right.
Let's go have a beer or something. But
don't dance.
We won't. No
we
dancing.
Nobody will ask you to dance, Joe.
I trust me.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how many beers everybody has. No one's going to ask you to
dance.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And if you'd like to become a patron, go to patreon.com or just go to jayandjack.com. Click on the little button that says Become a Patron.
Yes.
At this time, we'd like to thank we thank all our patrons.
All of them.
All of them.
Even ones who can't dance?
Yeah. Well, no. I don't know about that one. We thank Tack from Tokyo, Eckhart Rickner Glaffelder, Ed, the letter carrier, Maggie the Magnificent, and Joanne, who called it with a plan.
Yes,
Joanne,
she did call it.
You were spot on, and we should have listened to you.
Yes.
But I was thinking, no way. No way.
I know.
No way.
I know.
Way. That's all I got. That's all I got. Hasta luego, and goodbye.
Goodbye, people.